welcome. This is the No.Name.Podcast. I am your co-host, Bruce Bineta, and the other co-host,
Jonathan is
Freddie.
my name.
Jonathan is his name.
It is.
Amen. All right, and for this first part, um, this is our first. So we're gonna try something new today. We're gonna try different segments. We're gonna split this up into four segments, and we're just gonna try this whole new deal. It's a whole new podcast. This is season one, episode number 3, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna ask each other questions. We're gonna jump into different topics. It might be everywhere. Might be a train wreck. I don't know. But hang in there. You'll get to hear questions from both of us, answers from both of us, and we're gonna check it out and see what happens. But Jonathan has a couple questions that he's gonna start off with, and we're gonna get going. We're gonna hit it.
I got a couple. I got a couple topics here. So my first topic that I wanted to uh, get out there is, what is the best vacation that you've ever had?
The best vacation that I've ever had. So I would have to. I'm just gonna go up top of my head. Best vacation I've ever had. Boom. Okay, happened. All right. So my mom and my sisters, we decided, or my mom decided that she wanted to take us to Dallas for vacation. They have, I believe we went to Six Flags in Dallas. Is there Six Flags in Dallas? I wonder if that's the vacation that.
I don't
And
even know.
okay, the reason why I remember this vacation as being my best and my favorite because we got to see the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and that was like the oh my gosh, it was the most glorious thing I had ever seen in my life. Just because I'm a huge Cowboys fan, diehard Cowboys fan and everything, and to see that stadium was like seeing close to heaven for me. I'm like, wow, this is where the
And
Dallas
like
Cowboys
you
play.
saw a game?
No, we didn't see a game. We
Oh,
just saw
you're
the
just like,
stadium.
oh.
You just saw it, because that's all you've ever seen it is just on TV and
hmm
whatever. And so we got to see the stadium. We went to medieval times. That little or that. Have you ever been to medieval times?
Um, no, but I think we were close to going. Isn't it like where you eat and you see like
Uh huh.
people
Yeah, you're
fighting
in
or
this.
something?
Yeah, exactly. You're in this arena.
hmm
You're in like a team, and you kind of cheer for that team while the knights fight, and they serve you these meals of like a chicken leg and some soup that they call
Does it
like
look like in the
dragon
movies, like that type?
dragon and blood. Yeah. They make
Oh
it
wow,
real authentic. It's really cool. It's really fun. So that's what I would have to say. My favorite vacation was, um, and I got to spend it with my family, and it was really cool. But the highlight was that the Cowboy Stadium.
that's awesome. Do you have any pictures?
Yeah, and I will show pictures up in here when we finally edit this thing. There'll be pictures so you guys can see. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So how about you? Let's start with you. Jump in on that. What's your favorite vacation?
I mean, man, I think my favorite will probably be when I think I told you this, but when we went to, I think it was okay. So we went to Disneyland first, right?
Mm-hmm.
We drove to Disneyland. From Disneyland, we went to, I don't know if it was either Las Vegas or San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say we went to from there we went to Las Vegas, and from Las Vegas we went to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But we drove to like all three of those, you know.
Yeah.
But it was awesome because like when we first went to Disneyland, I mean I've been to Disneyland, so it's like it was
Mm-hmm.
whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But Las Vegas was pretty fun. It was kind of scary because it's like you have all these people. Have you been in Las Vegas?
I'm in Las Vegas. Yeah.
So have you been to like where you're walking and you see all these people in costumes and
Like just the Las Vegas Strip. Like.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we were there walking, and I remember there was this guy dressed as Freddy Krueger, and but like when you take pictures, right? Like you're supposed
Uh
to
huh.
give them money, you know, like tip them, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, but we took a picture of him from afar just because you know he was cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't take a picture with him. We just took a picture of him from afar.
Oh, yeah.
He saw that we did that, and
Oh shoot.
he was chasing us, man. He was like
He was
taking
chasing
he was
you.
like taking our he was like taking our he was taking photos of us. And we were like,
That's
"How do we get out of
scary.
here?" So that was it's funny because like
Wow.
his claw was like all his little knives. Yeah, so that was funny. And then also there was like this little.
What age was this? When was this?
I was like in middle school.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
Yeah, but and then there's also it was funny because there was like this little like arcade area, like
Uh-huh.
a game room or game. Um, yeah, I guess a game room.
Hmm.
And in the inside of there was like a little booth, and you could pick any song you want,
Yeah.
and it plays for it, and they have the lyrics, and then it's like it was like a little recording booth,
Yeah.
and so I played an Eminem song. I forgot what
Uh-huh.
song it was. I thought I was going ham, man. I thought I was like the best
Yeah.
Eminem out there. But then when it's done, it gives you a little CD,
Hmm.
and then when you play the
Oh, that's
CD,
cool.
it plays your thing. But I was garbage, man. Like I wasn't even on beat. It was like the worst thing I've ever heard in my
Do you still have
life.
a copy of that?
No, I freaking
Oh.
I cracked it. I threw it away, man.
I
Oh,
would pay. I would pay to listen to that.
you
Just to
wouldn't
listen
want
to
to
it.
listen.
I would pay to listen to that. That's
Um,
awesome.
no, yeah. So from there, Las Vegas, we went to San
Uh-huh.
Francisco. That which is like the main, you know,
Hmm.
um, place. Or that's basically like the reason why going through those cities was to get to San
Hmm.
Francisco. But yeah. So we got there and we went to this aquarium,
Hmm.
and the aquarium was really awesome. They had like everything, man. Like they had like just a bunch of different like beautiful fishes. And I think they had I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like a stingray.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're circular, right?
Circular. No, they're kind of triangular. No, stingrays. Aren't they like I kind of tail? No, something like that.
Anyways,
We can put a
uh,
picture up so they can see, and we can so they
yeah,
know what it
yeah.
looks like.
No, but anyway, so yeah, so it was cool because like they were letting me touch him and all that.
They're soft,
So
right? Aren't they?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I just remember putting my hand in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then there was like this another arcade place, and but it was called I don't know what it's called, but I just know it costed a penny for each machine.
Really, that's really cool.
Yeah, they had like old games, new games. It was really cool, man.
Are we in Las Vegas still? That's
No,
not.
this is San
No,
Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah, I already said that how I left from.
okay, okay.
But yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
missed that.
and then but yeah, that was, I just thought that was really cool, just because we went to like different places, like all at
Hmm.
once. Well, not at once, but
Yeah,
so that was pretty cool.
that's awesome.
Uh,
That's fun.
I mean, it's because like I have two
Hmm.
like best vacations,
Yeah.
which is the one I just took to
Uh huh.
Ruidoso.
Yeah, yeah. Just
That
speak
one,
about
that
speak about that.
one was really. It was just funny, just because it's like there's like a lot of stuff happened.
Uh huh.
Um,
Who'd you go with? You went with Brianna?
yeah, I went with her and her family, and it was just funny because like I think the funniest
Mm.
thing was when we were walking.
Mm.
We were like hiking or exploring. We're just like trying to explore like the area we're at,
Yeah,
and it's cool because we found a creek, and we were just following the creek, and it led
that's cool.
to yeah, it was cool, and it led to like this little like a pond, like a frozen pond,
Yeah,
and it was funny because like yeah, we were there, and we were like trying to pretend to ice skate, with our.
that's awesome.
But it was
Yeah.
funny because like I have a video, like I'm gonna send you the video so you can put it up here to like
Okay.
for everyone to see. But
Uh huh.
in the video, Brianna's Zan, like she's like recording us, like she's recording us,
Yeah.
and in the corner, um, I'm like, I'm just walking, and then I
Uh huh.
lose, like I slip,
Yeah.
and like I kind of fell down weird, man. Like I fell down like that.
Yeah.
It was just like the funniest thing ever, man. Like the video was like, it was so funny.
That's funny.
But now, yeah,
Yeah.
Ruidoso was really cool. I'm about to go to Ruidoso again in the summer.
Are you? That's cool. I never. Well, we used to go to Ruidoso, when we were younger, but it's been forever since I've been there. Like forever.
It's really
Um,
nice.
but it's yeah. Where's Ruidoso at? Like from El Paso.
Where is
Like
it at?
yeah.
What do you mean, like?
Like geographically. Like how do you get to? Is it? I might sound really
Oh,
dumb, but is it
so
like
yeah, no,
going
yeah.
north or is it going?
You go
Which direction?
southeast.
South.
I'm just kidding. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. Um,
Okay.
I was gonna say you go through the roads.
You got
Uh,
the roads.
nah,
Okay.
I think it was like I don't know how long it took. Like maybe 7 hours.
Ruidoso. Is that that's New Mexico, isn't it? Ruidoso, New Mexico, or is it?
It's
It's not Texas,
no,
is it?
it's
Is it Texas?
dude.
Man, I might sound really dumb saying this,
It's
but
it's Rio Doso, New York.
it's Ruidoso, New York. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. Yeah, yeah.
For
Let
sure.
me
There you go.
look this up.
Okay.
I don't know though, but now, but yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna go again on in the summer, but this time we're gonna do some like we have plans of doing like horseback riding,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna be doing like what do you call them? Like doom, you know, like doom buggies,
Oh, that's super fun.
or yeah, like and we're gonna be like a bunch of us. We're gonna all be in doom buggies, and we're gonna like follow a trail, and
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's awesome.
that's
That's
gonna be
super fun.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, I want to know too, whoever's listening to this, I want you to comment your favorite vacation and tell us a little bit about that so that we can share it and we can know about it.
I'll post it on Twitter.
Post it on. You on Twitter?
Nah, I don't. I'll make
Oh,
one.
okay. Yeah, I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What?
I don't really know what to. I don't. Half of the time, I don't know what to say. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to really do with Twitter. You kind of just speak your mind, but sometimes it's. I don't know. I have nothing to say about Twitter. But anyways, all right. So we got more questions. I'll just throw some at you too right now. Jonathan. So let's see what I got here. Um. Yeah, let's just jump right into that. Um. Where was I at? Future plans, doing things. Yeah. So plans. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years? Where do you kind of any time span you want to throw on that from 2 to 5, whatever you want to do? Where do you kind of see yourself? Visualize and where you're at and where you're gonna be, and who you're gonna be. I don't know. Talk about that.
Um, I think like in the next 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I mean, well, obviously I'll be with. I mean, like I'll be with Brianna. You know, like we'll. I feel like we'll
You'll be married.
already. Yeah, we'll have everything already. You know, our own place,
Mm-hmm.
already our careers. Maybe a kid. Who knows? Yeah. So I mean, I just you know
Mm-hmm.
that's where I see myself. You know, we already me and Brianna already. You know.
Yeah. And as far as your, I mean, career wise, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like dental assisting. You know, from dental assisting, I want to upgrade to and a hygienist.
Hygienist. That what do they do?
Actually,
Hygienist. Hygienist.
why would you say that? I don't know yet. I
No.
don't know
Yeah.
yet. All I know is that they told me like I could after I'm done with this, you know, after a couple of years
Mhm.
working, and I could upgrade to that, you know.
Okay. Okay.
But I think hygienists, I think they do more. I think they have to do like I'll have to get back at you
Okay.
with
That's
that
okay.
one.
That's okay.
Can't believe you asked that.
I think they clean the teeth, no?
I
And they're able to do like X-rays and clean the teeth and do like the fillings of cavities, or is that's what a dentist does, or is that a hygienist? I don't know.
oh, so they specialize in or they yeah, like what you said, like they clean the teeth and they preserve the health of it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Sweet. All right. So, and
And they treat
let's
gum disease.
and they treat gum disease. Okay. Thank you for adding that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. So me, where would I
Yeah,
see
what do you see
myself
yourself?
in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years? I don't like
Let's
the way I
say
phrase that. I don't like the way I phrase that question because that could like jump anywhere. 2 to 3
let's
to
just
five.
say let's just say where do you see yourself next month?
That's a good one. I like that. You could answer that too after I finish, right? Because that one I'm curious to
Okay, yeah.
know.
I'll answer that.
Next month, I
Yeah,
see
next
my.
month and then in the next 5 years.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Spicing it up. All right. Where do I see myself the next month? Well, I'll be still here in Washington. Because it'll be February, and I will still be working.
Valentine's. Hmm.
I will. We will expect that this podcast will have a few more episodes, and we'll officially be done with season one, and hopefully be coming up with season two. I expect that to be happening. I expect that music wise, just create more covers of songs and kind of have more fun with that. Um, yeah, and then next 5 years. Uh, whoa, that's tough. Well, within the next 5 years, I, it's kind of hard to, I guess, jump into that far in the future. But wherever God has me to go, wherever He has me to be, I know that I'll be doing something that I enjoy and that I love. Also, I like to think I'd be in a relationship of some sort. No, I'm not of some sort. That's not a weird. Just a relationship, and who knows? Maybe marriage, maybe just that of dating or whatnot. But yeah, I expect that in the next 5 years. I don't know if I still will be with Interstate, and I don't know if I'll still be living here in Washington. That's why I say, wherever God has me to go, wherever He has me to be, maybe I'll become a musician in, I don't know, go to Nashville and just
Nashville.
Nashville, the music city, and just start a career there or something like that. But I don't know. I really don't know where I see myself in the next 5 years, except for all that stuff that I just mentioned.
Hmm. I'm
Of
bad. I'm bad.
course, serving God in the church, that's important. So
Hmm.
doing that, and yeah, just continuing on to the path that God has.
Just going with the flow.
Uh no, not going with the flow, because if I'm still going with the flow, that means I'd probably still be in Washington. Okay, your turn.
For what? Oh, for the month?
Yeah, go with the month and
Yeah, I like what you said. You know how like well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should. I don't think we'll be done with season one in the next month. I feel like no. I feel like
how many episodes are in a season? That's the thing. I can't.
yeah, it could be as many.
Many.
I've
Hmm.
seen a season with 50 episodes.
Shoot. Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Hmm.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. And
but I
that's
mean,
5 years.
I
Huh.
feel like we won't. I don't think we'll be done with it. I feel like we'll be like around there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, I feel like the next month, we'll have a good amount of videos up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we'll we'll probably already, get the hang of this whole podcast thing, and all
For
that
sure.
type of stuff,
For sure.
editing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, and also, because it's February, so yeah,
Yeah. Okay. And 5 years?
I already said 5 years.
Oh, you already did it 5 years. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
come
right. You already said
on,
5 years. Sorry, I'm out of it.
this
Anyways,
co-host.
cool. All right. So, anyways, guys, that concludes our first segment, and we will be right back.
All right, guys, welcome back to the second segment. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on with some topics. So my first topic I have for you, Bruce, is what's the most anxiety filled moment you've ever had?
Most anxiety filled moment that I have ever had. And I'm closing my eyes because I'm trying to visualize it.
I've had a couple.
Whoa. Most anxiety filled moment that I've ever had. Ooh. Okay. Are we being real on the podcast?
100% real.
Be real. Wow. All right. Um. All right. Let's kick it off. Yeah, I'm just being honest, being straight honest. I ain't shooting no shots at nobody. Just being complete honest, complete real. When I moved up to here to Washington,
Hmm.
my intentions were not very clear to everybody. But just to jump back, I had the intention of moving up here and maybe having a promising relationship with a girl that I was really into. And I assumed that maybe she'd be into me too, and she would want the same things as I did. And so that was my intention for moving up here. And so one day, and there's a whole bunch of events that led up to this anxiety filled moment where there were like little, like it happened more than once. I had this anxiety filled moment. This wasn't just the one huge time. It just kind of was in yeah, in different events. But anyways, what I'm getting to is that when I moved up here, I had this intention of being with this girl and wanting the best out of this relationship because we were jeez, just being honest. This is we had this best friendship and everything,
Hmm.
and I mean, again, no shots at her because I don't want it to feel like I'm taking any shots or anything like that. She had her decisions. She had her decisions. She had her everything. She's
Hmm.
allowed to do that. And for me to assume was probably wrong, but I'm just speaking for me and my point of view of everything. And so when I moved up there, um, we were hanging out and everything, but her phone screen kind of popped up, because she got a notification, and I saw her and another guy as a wallpaper. And
What?
this is me just having moved up there, leaving my job, leaving my family, and leaving everything and moving from Texas to Washington State, and just seeing that just shot up this full of anxiety and full of fear and full of unsureness because I didn't know what to do. I was, filled with that anxiety. I was frightened. I didn't know what to do because, I just really thought that something with this girl was going to be something. But, um, I mean, I turned out to be wrong in that aspect because when I moved up here, she definitely did not have the same intentions as I did. So that's one moment where I can think of an anxiety filled moment.
That is
Keeping it real,
crazy, man.
100%. All right.
That is insane.
And I'll throw that question back at you. What's an anxiety filled moment you had?
I know I've had a lot, but I think the most, like the one that tops it off,
Mm-hmm.
and I've told you this before, but it was when I proposed to Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was like the craziest
That's a good.
feeling. I mean, like,
It was a good feeling though, wasn't it?
no, yeah, well, yeah, good
Uh-huh.
feeling, but imagine that mixed with like anxiety, like
Mm-hmm.
crazy anxiety. Like I've never felt so much anxiety before,
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy because it's like, so I didn't think about it, like, yeah, like I knew I was gonna do it that day,
Mm-hmm.
but it didn't really hit me until like she was like maybe 5 minutes away or 3 minutes away. That's when I was like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
no way. And then it was even more scary for me because I know like usually there's some people that like they do it like just private,
Mm-hmm.
but like I kind of wanted like,
You wanted your family to be there.
yeah, I want kind of wanted my family and I wanted her family as well.
Mm-hmm.
And but like when I only told Brianna's dad, mom, and obviously the siblings. I was like, yeah, like
Yeah.
come, because I'm gonna propose. So yeah, but when
Because sorry. Because you knew she was gonna say yes, right?
oh, of course.
Okay. I just wanted to get that point of view. All right. Go
No,
ahead.
yeah, no, I knew she was gonna say yes, but
Uh
like
huh.
it's still it's nervous because it's like all eyes are on you on that moment, and
Mm-hmm.
like it just crazy, man. But no, but what I was saying was when I told Brianna's stepmom and dad.
Hmm.
They came, but they came with other people also. And I was like, oh, which made me even, and it was more people, So like,
Uh-huh.
I was already cool with my parents and their parents, but like the fact that other people came, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it was just nerve wracking, man. Like I had cotton mouth,
Hmm.
and like,
Oh, I definitely know that. Yeah.
but bad though, man. Like bad. Like, I was shaking. I was like this, dude.
Yeah.
Like when I had the ring and I was gonna put it on, I was literally like that. That's how bad.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, but I mean,
Are we able to get a recording of that and kind of adding it in here
I don't think.
at all?
I don't think I have the recording. I think Brianna does.
If we can reach
But
out to her, if we can get that, I think that'd be
yeah, I
super
can't.
cool. So we can show them.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I could reach out to her. I don't know how to
Yeah,
do
I
that.
get to her. She's kind of
I
hard to
don't
get
know.
to, huh?
Yeah, she's kind of hard to get to nowadays.
All right. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could. We could do that. We could do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I want people to see and see that,
But
and
that was my
that's yours. Okay.
that was my
Sweet.
crazy anxiety story.
That's cool. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, and I just want to comment too is that again we're gonna be posting these questions down in the comment box, but I want you guys to answer these questions too if you can because I think I want to hear your answers too. It's not just between me and Jonathan. Like we're here to talk to you guys, and we're here to hang out. We're here to talk life. So I want you guys to comment down, and we'll list the questions, and we want to hear your answers.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So that was that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy one.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah, but
awesome. That's a good anxiety-filled moment.
I know. I mean, like, it's just, dude. Like, I've
That's
never.
awesome though. That's awesome.
No, yeah, it was really, it was like a good feeling, Like
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I put the ring on, and like that moment of just like embracing each other, like it
Mm-hmm.
felt good, but like it was just nerve wracking, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to your wedding. I really can't wait. Like I'm super excited. I can't even get it out of my mouth. I'm super excited. I know it's gonna be really fun
It's
and
gonna be cool. I'm gonna have Drake show up, man.
seeing
Drake's
you
gonna be
guys,
performing.
seeing you guys up there. It's gonna be really cool. So I'm happy
That's
for
gonna
you.
be awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
happy for you.
Um.
Yeah. So you want to get to my question?
Yeah, yeah. Let me hear yours.
Okay, my question. This one's another one kind of in that realm of anxiety, but your biggest failure and what did you learn from that?
My biggest failure.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, I think it has to be not graduating. Not graduating on time.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, in school, like in high school, I've
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, I don't know, I never really took it serious. It's like, wow, like I'm still a freshman. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
But then when it got to my sophomore year, I was like, I'm a sophomore. It's like whatever. Like my grades, like it's like I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
Junior year, I kind of thought the same. And then when it came to senior year, I'm like, dude, I'm behind like a lot.
Yeah.
And I think when they told me like you're not gonna graduate on time, I think
Mm-hmm.
that's when I was like, it's like I messed up. It's like I stupid. Stupid of me tonight not
Mm-hmm.
take my grades serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think from there I went to another place like to make
Mm-hmm.
up credit.
Yeah.
But yeah, after I was done with that, I finally got my diploma. I kind of like was like, man, like when I go to college, or when I go back to school, I gotta take it more serious. And I think now being in school,
Mm-hmm.
I've been taking a lot of my work serious. I've been studying. I've never studied before, and it was weird. Like I've never actually sat down and
Dedicated
like,
yourself.
yeah, and it was weird because like I was reading, I was like, reading, take like writing notes, highlighting. It's like I've never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in class, yeah, you would do that, but like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that. Like actually, like, um,
Like yeah, actually, yeah, I know.
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, discipline yourself and
Yeah, and it's
going into
weird.
that. Uh huh.
It's weird,
No, I get you.
and it's like,
Uh huh.
So I mean, I think I kind of learned, from
Learn
that graduation, I've learned to like take education serious.
more seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That makes sense.
What about you?
That makes sense. What was the question again? My biggest failure and what did I learn from it? Um, Shoot, I don't know. For the only thing that comes to my mind, because I mean, like it's not as big as like kind of like what you said. I don't have necessarily one thing that I think I completely failed at, and it you know was to the point where you can call it like a failure. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I don't know, like because the only thing that comes to my mind right now is just it's gonna sound funny, but just like football, because football and athletics, because I don't know if those who don't know me, like I love the game of football. I love everything about it. I enjoyed it, playing from a peewee, and then just growing up and playing football. It was awesome. It was something I really looked forward to with my friends, and it was just something awesome. And so all my, growing up, from elementary school to I guess finally getting to middle school, I had this dream of becoming this huge football star, going to the NFL, and I'm sure a lot of kids have that dream too. Um, but for me, it was something that I really had my eyes set on it, and throughout the years, that window was kind of closing because I during middle school, I made the team and everything, seventh grade, and it was this big happy fun time. It was fun, but I ended up getting hurt that season, seventh grade, so I didn't get to play the rest of the year. But eighth grade season came up, and me being an eighth grader, again, I had a lot of fun. It was a good time and everything, but I didn't take school seriously. I was failing a few classes, and the rule, the no pass, no play. And so the time I got, I was practically just cut from the team because I didn't have good grades, and that was kind of a you know a knock in the head because this was something that was kind of my dream and something that I really wanted to pursue. And I'm not saying that I was this all-star athlete, but in my heart, I had the heart for it, and that just got cut short. Um, and so high school came. I didn't get to play high school football because I was hurt. I got hurt in wrestling. I don't know if you remember that. Um,
Yeah, well, you broke your, was it
broke
your
my
leg or your
yeah, like
ankle?
my ankle area.
I remember that.
Um, so I didn't get to play football, and so yeah, so I would say that was kind of like my biggest failure, is that I mean I know God had different plans, and I don't think it was His plan for me to necessarily play football, which is okay now because I'm fine with it because I know that, yeah, I know. So yeah,
Hey,
I would
but
say
I
that
mean,
was my big and
you
what
did.
I learned from it. I
Mhm.
learned that you need to pass. School's important.
Mhm.
School's important. You got to pass. You need to do your work. And if I could do that all over again, I would dedicate myself to school and make sure I made that team to continue to play with my friends and continue to get better. So yeah, and that kind of wraps up our second segment. We'll be right back. Thank you guys, and we'll come back with more. Alrighty, welcome back. We are on our third segment of the No Name Podcast. I am Bruce Pineda, and this is Jonathan Franco. Jonathan,
Hi.
say hello. Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
I just wanted to jump back into that and remind everybody what this is. So, anyways, all right, yeah, we're just gonna continue on with questions, guys. This is kind of a memory lane, and just go back. But anyways, yeah. So I got a couple questions from Jonathan for Jonathan, and these are gonna be fun questions. But the first question, Jonathan, is what are some favorite cartoons that you loved when you were growing up? That you would wake up maybe Saturday morning and you'd be like, man, I can't wait to watch this or that. On weekends, you're just like, this is my show, this is my thing.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I mean, when I was small, or yeah, like growing up, I know I would wake up and the first thing I do would be play games.
Uh-huh.
I'd either play like on the on the 360 or the PlayStation 2,
Uh-huh.
you know. So that's what I would do when I would wake up. I don't really I don't think I've ever even
No.
woke up and was like cartoons, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to pick, I'll probably say SpongeBob.
Oh, for sure. That is my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I watch SpongeBob now, but I mean, I don't back then. I don't think I watched
Uh-huh.
it as much, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, what about you? What would you watch?
Dang. Well, every oh man, this probably couldn't go to one of my best memories, but just Boomerang, Cartoon Network, Yogi Bear.
Hmm.
This Yogi Bear.
Uh huh.
You know Yogi Bears?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll put pictures maybe. Yogi Bear, the Smurfs. There used to be the what is his name? Kung Fu. What is his name? Kung Fu, not Kung Fu Panda. Um, Hong Kong Fooey. It was this dog that he fought. He was a karate dog that he fought crime. Those are just some shows that me and my sister would love to watch. SpongeBob, of course, SpongeBob. I loved SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you. And then Teen Titans. You ever see the old Teen Titans? Not Teen Titans Go, but the one before that. It was kind of more action packed than comedy.
I don't think so.
Oh, that
I've
was
never really been into Teen Titans.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
Teen Titans. I'm thinking of the Turtles. Yes, I've seen Teen Titans.
yeah, teenage, yeah.
Mm.
No, yeah, that was a favorite of ours, mine, and yeah. Again, memory lane. That kind of that. So those are the ones that come to my head.
That's cool.
Um,
I don't think I've even like I feel like I've heard of all those cartoons, but
mhm,
like I said, you know, it's like I don't remember even doing that. All I know is like games.
yeah.
But
That's cool. Well, okay, what are some games? What are your share that because there's people listening that are into games, especially Angel. I'll give a shout out to Angel too. But
um
what are some games?
so okay, so I remember
By
so
the
on
way,
the
Angel's my Shannon's boyfriend.
your sister's boyfriend?
Yes, I just want to put that out there because Shannon said that I didn't get to shout her out last time. So shout out to Shannon, my
Shout her
sister.
out.
Uh huh.
Um okay, so on the Xbox 360,
Mm-hmm.
we would I remember I would wake up and I would play. There was this game and it was weird because like we didn't have the full game, but we had the demo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll just be playing the demo like all day because it
Yeah.
was fun. But I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's like Small Arms or something. And it was basically like it's like a fighting game, you know, like there's like a dinosaur little
Mm-hmm.
character and there's like a little I don't even know, like a raccoon or a fox or something.
Okay.
And they'll just be fighting.
Yeah.
But there's that game. There's another game on for the PlayStation 2 called Marvel, like Marvel Nemesis.
Uh huh.
Man, dude, I honestly forgot these names. But yeah,
Dang.
I mean, there were so many games I just forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I know I would play a lot of what is it? I think it was like Doctor Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Have you know what it is? It's
No,
like
Doctor
Tetris.
Mario.
It's like
Okay.
Tetris, but with Mario.
No, I don't think I ever played that Doctor Mario.
Yeah, but I mean, there's just a
Uh
bunch
huh.
of games, man. It's just,
Yeah. That's
but yeah,
awesome.
that's what I would do when I would
Yeah.
wake up.
That's cool. That's cool. What's your favorite game right now? Just to jump in there, like just to add an extra. What's your favorite
Mm,
game currently right now?
you know, man, it's crazy because I haven't played games in forever. It's been a, I
Oh.
might play games later today, man, because I think my favorite game right now has got to be Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I
My
can't relate
favorite,
to that
man.
because I don't know. But no,
Yeah,
it's all.
it's just like Star Wars. You know, it's like you have
Yeah.
your game modes where you're either the game mode I would play
Uh
would
huh.
be either 2v2s, and like with those you could pick like the Star Wars characters, and then you
Mm.
just battle.
What do you do? Like, is it like a story mode where you go like
There's a
from?
story mode, but there's like multiplayer too.
Oh, okay.
So I would play multiplayer a lot.
Yeah. The
It's
only.
really cool. It's really fun, man.
Uh huh. Yeah. The only
I
games
th-
I ever. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, no. I was gonna say like I could have sworn you had that game.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I don't even remember, but like you know me, I don't really play video games. I'm not a video game player. I don't
Mhm.
play. I don't have any PlayStation or anything like that with me. But
You used to.
I used to. But I remember Tony walking in my room and I had the PS2, my
You
old
had the Toy
PS2.
Story game, remember? You had like a
And
oh
he
yeah,
started
right?
laughing at he started laughing at me and making fun of me, and I was like, wow, wow. But
I remember.
I had all my WWE games.
Those games were fun, man. Playing
Those
with
were
you,
cool. Yes,
those
those
were
were
fun,
awesome. But no, my all-time favorite game is Madden,
of course.
and I
We
love
still never
when.
we've never been able to play Madden. Like even when you had
Oh,
it, we
yeah,
still
that's true.
weren't able to like play a
I
game.
know.
Even though we talked about it, like bro, we gotta play. We never were
Yeah,
able to play.
yeah. And then I remember just hanging out with you and Tayshawn that one night. I think we played like NBA, the NBA 2K game.
All
And we did,
together.
yeah, and we did play Madden that night. Do you remember that night? We had like we hung out. We had like
I
a
remember, and
sleepover.
I
Yeah.
remember I remember because we were talking about. It starts with an L.
Laminin.
Laminin. There you go. We were talking about it,
Ooh,
and that was like
that's a
interesting
good.
for. That
That
was
is a good
interesting
topic.
that you yeah that was interesting what you were
That is something
saying.
I have to bring up one day about laminin.
We'll bring it up in the next one.
Okay, I gotta refresh my mind on that. But yes.
That was dude. That was like that day
Uh huh.
crazy. Yeah, you blew my mind, man. Like, cause you were showing me these videos about this guy. Remember the
Uh huh.
speaker?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were
His name is
and you were just
Louis Giglio.
yeah. Was that his name?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Louis Giglio. But
Hmm.
um. Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, no, man, that was a good. That was like a cool like a just a
Mhm.
cool moment. Just like
That was a fun moment. Yeah. I miss Tayshawn.
damn, we were all sleeping in the same bed, right?
We did we sleep in
Or
one? We did. Cause
no.
oh no, you had bunk beds. So someone slept on top.
I think we slept in the bed and then Tayshaun slept on the
Tayshawn.
top.
Yeah. Cause Tayshawn's huge. He's
Dude,
tall.
that dude's big,
Yeah.
man. Um,
Yeah.
but no, yeah, that was awesome, man.
That was a cool moment.
We got to get into that type of stuff, in the
Uh huh.
next
Yeah.
podcast because I know we could, man. There's a lot we could talk about.
Stuff we talk about. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But what was so we finished my question. What was your
Yeah, so
question?
okay, so
Uh
here's
huh.
mine for you and anybody that's listening. You guys
Uh
could
huh.
comment, but so do you have any have you had any reoccurring dreams? And if you did, what do you
Repeat
think
again.
that yeah, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I just lost it.
That's okay.
If you did, what do you think they're trying to tell you?
That I should
Well, what dream? What dream?
buy a rocket and move to Mars.
That's your dream?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that dream
Um.
sucks.
What?
I'm kidding.
Wow. It sounded like from Tangled. Have you ever seen Tangled?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it was like where Flynn Rider talks about his dream, and then the
Oh yeah.
guy like, "Oh, your dream stinks." Like, wow. But anyways, recurring dreams. I've had a few recurring dreams, and I have no idea what this one means. But I'm in this desert place with this city of these buildings look like giant rocks. This is gonna sound super crazy, like I'm on something, but with these giant rocks,
Hmm.
and it's like a fortified city where it's like surrounded by, again, it's like it's this desert, red sand, and around it is just this big city. And they're just like kind of rocks. They're kind of rocky areas, but you go if you enter out of the city, like just around the corner, like all you see is desert and this giant, just miles and miles and miles. You can't see anything but desert, um, and mountains all over, and I just have no idea what that means. But I've had that dream maybe twice or a little more than that. That's the only dream that comes to my mind. But I have some.
But
I have
like, what are
had
you
some.
doing in that dream though? Like, what are you just
I'm just
walking or?
yeah. That's all I can remember. Just me walking and looking out at the desert and looking at all those mountains. I have no idea what that means.
It's
But I've had
weird.
some really trippy dreams too before. Like one time I was like, I was getting attacked by aliens. Like we were in a car and these alien spaceships were like coming after the car and shooting laser beams. Oh, it's the weirdest thing ever. Oh my goodness. That's why you know how they say never to eat before you go to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's 100% true to be honest because for me, like I've had that multiple weird dreams and stuff like that after I've eaten. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. All right, your
Yeah,
turn.
that's those sound weird.
Yeah, they are weird.
Um, I've had a couple. Well, there's like I have a couple of dreams also, but like
Mm.
so one of them that I keep like constantly like,
Having.
dude, it's I've been dreaming about this thing like years, man. Like I'm talking like since the
Mm.
middle school that I
Yeah,
could remember.
yeah.
But it's weird. Okay, so in this dream,
Mm-hmm.
I am back at my old house, like that I was at when I was in middle school. I don't know if you remember. I don't think you're gonna remember, but so I'm there at this house.
The one with the swimming pool.
No, no, no. Before that, like
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
yeah, before that one.
okay.
Um, no, no, that's not okay. So yeah, so I'm in this house
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just walking, right, and I don't think it's a scary dream, but
Mm-hmm.
because I mean it doesn't feel scary, but I'm just wandering in this house and I keep hearing these like this one loud scream
Uh-huh.
and it's saying Maria, but it's saying like loud, like it's like loud in my ears, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like a scary sound, but it's just
Uh-huh.
like if someone's just shouting it, you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't I don't know how to explain it, man, but no, anyway, so yeah, so I'm just wandering in this house
Uh-huh.
trying to find that voice. And who Maria is. Like I was like, I even told my mom, I was like, Mom, do you know anyone named Maria? She's like,
Do
no. I was
you?
like, no.
Uh-huh.
And that's the weird thing. It's like I keep having that dream where it's like
That's weird.
I'm just I don't know why in that house.
That's interesting.
That is weird. But I mean I keep having that dream.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first dream that I keep dreaming about. The second one, I think it's kinda I think it's like a nightmare. It's like it's more like so in this one I'm at my grandparents' house.
Okay.
And well, this was when I was living at my grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
So and I've always been scared of like staying like staying there
Mm-hmm.
just because I've always thought it was haunted or like I've always just I don't know, I've just always been creeped out about
Yeah,
sleeping in in the room that I was at.
yeah.
But anyways, so okay, this is how I started dreaming. So well, not dream, but like this is how do you say it? So something happened one night,
Mm-hmm.
and ever since this one night, I've been having this dream like back to back to back to back
Yeah.
while I was here. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I don't have it now, but every like when I was there, I kept having it like constantly. But so one night, I was so it was me, and then my mom in the room, and then my
Mm-hmm.
little brother, and we have like two separate beds. So I'm in a separate bed, and it's my mom and my little brother.
Yeah.
And so it was like late, like I couldn't sleep. I think I was on my phone too, but then I was like off my phone. I was just trying to sleep,
Uh-huh.
and I heard a loud ringy noise, like a beep, like loud,
Mm-hmm.
maybe for like 3 seconds.
Like a ringtone?
No, just
Like just a long beep?
a long beat,
Okay.
high pitched, and so I was like laying down like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like I open my eyes, and the covers like usually I don't know why, but for some reason like I always have to sleep with covers on me, like
I
you know.
remember. Yeah, yeah. You. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You've noticed that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you. I remember. Like every time we'd have we had sleepovers and all that. You would always cover your head.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
cannot sleep with the
Uh
covers
huh.
like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I always have to because it's always like to me I always saw it as like a safety, like
Hmm.
I'm safe. Even though
Yeah.
I'm like about to be 21, it's like I still gotta
That's okay.
I gotta do it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So I heard, so like I opened my eyes, but for some reason my covers were on top of me. They're just like right here.
Hmm.
And I was like, so I was thinking to myself, like what is that noise? And I was trying to like move my head, but I couldn't move it. Like
Yeah.
I was like, how do you say, like not paralyzed? Yeah, I guess you could say I was like,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll save
or
that question.
what is it? Sleep paralysis
Sleep
or
paralysis. Have you? So yeah, I. That's a scary thing. I've
I
only
think
had that like once or twice.
I think that was it. I think that was
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So I was like, I couldn't
Uh-huh.
move. Like even though I wanted to move,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't move. Like literally, like it was weird, dude. And like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was a ghost, but while that was happening, like while I was like this,
Mm-hmm.
like I was looking straight up,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if it was just my brain, my mind just playing tricks on me, but I could have sworn, like, I mean, I didn't see anything, like I didn't see a face or anything, but like I just felt like just something like going like this, like how do you say it? I just felt like I guess you could say like I just felt like an energy type of thing, and then just kind of like, and then I was
Ooh.
finally able to move. I was like, I got scared. I was like, what the heck was that?
Yeah.
It was weird, man. I don't know if you had that same experience, but
No, I never had something like that. So what do you think that means? I mean, what does that have any meaning? You think, or
I don't
it's
do
just
that's
something?
how that's only happened to me. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so
Uh-huh.
when that happened to me,
Uh-huh.
um, so I was like, dude, I was like freaked out. I was like, that was weird. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never been able to not move myself.
Yeah. Yeah. That's scary.
That was scary, and I was like, what the heck is this? Like, what do I do? I
Yeah.
started panicking, but I couldn't do
Mm.
nothing about it.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, I finally was able to like move,
That's crazy.
and you know what was even more scarier? Like it was
What?
scary because it's like so I'm pretend like I'm on the bed, right?
Uh-huh.
And like literally right here, like right
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
is like a closet door, right? It's a closet,
Yeah.
but this closet had no door, so it was like open, and like it was
Uh-huh.
like just nothing but darkness.
Yeah.
So I was even more scared to
Oh shoot.
like while
Like
I was in like that, I was even more scared to like look over here.
fuck. Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But no. Anyways, yeah, so that happened, and then yeah, so I went to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a dream, and in this dream, it was in that same room,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason there was like a robber, or like there was just a person trying to like kill me, or not kill me, but like, I think I don't know, he was just trying to get me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know if people have experiences because I've seen it
Uh-huh.
online, but
Yeah.
like I was trying to like run away,
Yeah.
and I was trying to say something, and I couldn't even speak.
I
And
feel
when I
bad.
was trying to
Yeah.
run, I was like running
Uh-huh.
super slow.
Yeah. Yeah. They say you can't run fast in dreams. That's weird. Huh. We gotta do research on that.
So so yeah, so that I kept
Uh-huh.
having those type of dreams where it's like I'm in that room and I'm trying to like just run or say something.
Yeah.
And it's because every time I try to say something, it comes out like I'm like whispering, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
weird.
That is so crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. So yeah,
That,
those were
uh-huh.
the dreams that I
That you
kept
had.
having. They're at my grandparents.
That's crazy. All right. Well, that actually closes out our third segment. So actually, we'll yeah take a break here, and we'll jump into our last segment. And at our last segment, we will tackle a few more questions. And again, we'll gather all these questions and link them down below so that we can hear your guys' answers. And that is that. All right.
All right, guys, welcome back to our last segment. Um, Now for our last one,
Here we go.
I so I have an interesting topic for you, Bruce.
Let's talk
Are
about
you
it. Let's
ready?
do
Are
it.
you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. Got
So,
motion.
do you think you
What?
can love a romantic partner, or how do you say? Do you think you can love more than one romantic partner at the same time?
Same time. So kind of like an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, I don't
Why?
think you can. I don't think you can 100% because in a relationship, I believe that it's 100%, 100% going both ways, not just 50-50. I think it's 100 and 100. And with so with that, I believe that you can only give that 100% love to one person because if you start splitting that off, you're not really loving that person. And personally, I just think that I don't even know. I don't even have words for it. I don't. I know I should have backup information for this, but I just don't like. I don't like the idea of it because, like I said, I think you should only just love one person 100%, and that's the only thing I got. Um, I don't see how one could love multiple people in relationship. So it would be like a three people in one relationship. Like I
Yeah.
don't, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I
What's
know.
your
I
take?
mean,
What's your take on that? I
I've
mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think nobody should do it. That's my take on it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know I've seen people in open relationships, and this is weird. Well,
Uh
not
huh.
weird. It's like how does that work? You know, it's like I'm trying to imagine like me, Brianna, and someone else, right? And
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
don't know how that would even work. You know, like I'm giving, like you're giving like
Yeah, it's just it's something. It's so weird. I don't even want to.
yeah. I mean, like I think I don't know how a person, like how you said, like I don't know how a person can be 100% with one person and do it again with another person. Like I
Hmm.
don't think I think it should just be one on one. You know.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I would have to talk to somebody in an open relationship and see their point. You know, their
Their point of view.
viewpoint. Yeah, their point
Hmm.
of view
Yeah.
on it. But I don't know, man. I mean, I
You think it has to do with, and we're just kind of speculating because we don't really know. Like you said, we'd have to talk to somebody within that realm. But like, you think it has to do with lust, like kind of
mhm.
just wanting this, but also wanting that. So
There you go.
if I'm able to
Yeah.
have, if I'm able to have the best of both worlds,
Hmm.
then I'm kind of locked in.
Yeah, bro. You just
You think
yep.
so?
You read my mind, man. I was gonna say that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's I mean I don't mean to like
No, I don't know. You're not trying to dog on anybody, and we know it's
yeah
not
I
nice
don't want but I mean that's just
to do that. But I,
I think what you just said is yeah
mm-hmm. Yeah,
I 100% think that's what it is.
yeah.
It's just like a because like I'm trying to like see it like
From their point of view.
I'm trying to see from their point of view and I you know well, okay so like for Brianna right
Hmm.
like I give her my 100% right
Yeah, of course.
and I
She gives
can't
you your 100.
yeah and I can't imagine I can't do that with anybody else like I
Yeah.
can't I it just doesn't my brain doesn't you know it's
Hmm.
like
Yeah, yeah. I get you 100%.
I don't know and it's weird like how like what makes these what makes people want to do that you know like
Hmm.
hey I like you but hey I like you let's all date you know it's
Yeah,
like
to get three people to agree on that,
yeah that's what I'm
I
saying
don't get how
like
that works.
all three of you have to say yes like that's crazy
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know.
I think it's lust
Hmm.
but then I don't know
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
don't know.
man it's so yeah I mean that's my take on it.
Your take on it? Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. So, anyways, next question. My
Mhm.
turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. Where are we going?
It's your turn.
My turn. My turn to ask a question. All right.
Mhm.
Let me look at my questions over here, and I'll just jump to this one. What are some resources you've used to help carve your presence? So where you're at now. So whether it's some books, some mentors, some other podcasts that you listen to that kind of from kind of from your point, where you're at right now, just if it has to do with your dental, or just your whole life together, like what are some major things or even minor things that kind of shaped who you are
Hmm.
today,
Um.
January 21st,
Okay, so
2020?
I would say and I don't know. I know. I told you. I think in the first podcast or the second one, I
Uh-huh.
think I mentioned that I don't read books. But
Uh-huh.
now that I'm thinking, it's like that was a lie. I do read books, but I like to read like books about love. You know, like um, and the reason I read that is because like I know love is like different for everyone. I know a lot of people they feel different things, and like me, it's like I'm like a loving person, right? It's like I'll love you to death and all that. And so the reason that I read books, like,
A
well,
lover, not a fighter.
not necessarily like love, but like I like to
Uh,
read like also like sad books, like
uh-huh.
heartbreak. I like to read,
Yeah.
and it's just like I don't know how to explain it. I like those type of books. They help me see things differently.
Mhm.
Um, and love, like I've always, and I'm not saying like I read books about love so I could like know what love is. I just read them so I could get a better understanding of like um, if whatever it is that I'm feeling is like how other people describe it. And it's weird
Mhm.
because it's like I read and I've listened to people talk about like love, and it's like totally different. It's totally different. So like I think just reading those type of stuff, like it just helped me um it just helped me continuing being the same person,
Yeah.
not really change. Same thing with like sad books, heartbreak, and not, I mean, not heartbreak about like love heartbreak, or like just, I mean, it could be other heartbreaks, like family.
Mhm.
I think just reading that type of stuff just kind of like helps me. I guess you could say it just makes me be grateful for like a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I still have my family,
Mhm.
just that stuff. So I think just reading those type of books just better helped me be more grateful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Does I mean,
Understand life. Yeah. That
yes. I
that
mean, in a way, I mean,
or understand your. I get you. I kind of get
like
what you're. I
not
can't.
it just
Uh-huh.
helped those books. It just helped me just
Uh-huh.
like, how do you say it? Like, thank God
Mhm.
that I'm not going through. I honestly, dude, I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
No,
If
that's all right. That's all right.
if anybody listening to and they're confused, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think they got the
I
gist of everything.
apologize.
Uh-huh.
But
I
yeah, I
think
mean, that's
I understand.
what about
That's
you
really
though?
cool. So the question, things that kind of shaped of who I am right now, and there's stuff that influenced. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of things that influenced me where I'm at now. Think, just to name a few. I mean, even if you can go back to if you want to name people, but of course, my family. Um, you know, my mom. Um, taking us to you know taking us to church when we were younger, and as kids, as being kids, didn't really want to go all the time, but her kind of not forcing us, but um, encouraging us to go. That played a lot in shaping who I am, as well as, of course, books. My Bible. My Bible. What else?
Man, you know what? When you're done,
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to go back to it.
Okay.
I don't I
Yeah.
don't think I don't think I said what I said pretty well.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
continue,
that's what I
continue.
said. Okay. Yeah, my books, my Bible. Of course, and then within that, the Word of God, and God changing my heart. um, music. I think that's what I want to jump into immediately. Music has always shaped the way I've thought, and I think I've lingered on music a lot more than I've lingered on really anything else sometimes because during middle school, and I think a lot of people do this during middle school or doing elementary school. You're always how you always just hear a song and you just have a set emotion that comes with that song, whether it's a happy song or a sad, heartbreaking song.
Mm-hmm.
And that has so much influence on not only that moment, but I think on your day, I think on that season of life. Um, and I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, for me, music has always influenced. So the things that I used to listen to a lot were not very beneficial for me, I guess you could say, just because um, I always believe that like you know what you feed your mind is very important. I think we're like we're sponges, so whatever we're constantly receiving, whatever we're constantly putting on our head ends up coming to our heart. And the Bible says what we speak is from our heart. Um, and so yeah, anyways, to just jump back to that, music has really shaped the way I've thought because I started listening to something more encouraging, things that are more beneficial for me to hear, and so I think that's played a big part. Um, and that's not like this, like I just I'm getting away from everything non-God music. Like no, like of course, just I'm talking about um, just songs that are more beneficial, not songs about putting these sex, drugs, you know, the whole just kind of that deal, smoking
Mm-hmm.
weed, and let's
Oh,
get high and all that. I mean, you kind of you kind of known how. I mean, I may have been a little different back then and stuff. Um, but yeah, so that's what I would say.
interesting.
Mhm.
That is
Here,
interesting. No, but what I kind of want to I kind of
uh-huh.
yeah kind of want to go back to that question.
Mhm.
So like I said, like books, right?
Yeah.
And so books kind of shaped me to the like just like how you said, like I guess I can say like the way I view things, right? I guess like you know the
Mhm.
way I view things about love. Like none of those books taught me you know
Mhm.
love, because I mean that's like a natural thing, but
Mhm.
like the way I view things was because of that same thing, that so that shaped me, and then or made me the person,
Mhm.
made me that person. Music also, like how you said,
Mhm.
music and family and friends, man. I mean, just
Yeah.
being with you, well, I mean, you and a couple like Dominic,
Yeah, that's
John.
important too. You're right. You're right. I didn't mention that. Yeah, friends are super influential. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that,
definitely.
like
Definitely.
you leaving,
Uh-huh.
or I'm sorry, you making that move to St. Washington, like by yourself, like that was like I was like, man, like you kind of inspired me
Uh-huh.
in a way. It's like man, like if Bruce can do it, like I can. If Bruce can do that, like make that decision, then like that's
Yeah.
something like I want to. That's what I want to be like. I want to be like Bruce. Independent. You know. So I
Uh-huh.
mean, so yes, I mean, friends help you.
Mhm.
Well, you guys help me, um,
Yeah.
in a lot of
No.
ways. Like just
Uh-huh.
you know.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, what you said, like, yeah, I really appreciate that because and I'll be honest with the people that are watching too, like I remember maybe a month or two ago, I texted you and I was like, "Hey, Jonathan, like, we just started talking about, what's going on with our lives and stuff." And I asked you, I was like, "Hey, can I ask you some question?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Do you think me moving up here was a mistake?" Do you remember that when I asked you that?
I think so. And I said no. Oh no, I said wait. Okay, continue.
Yeah, no, I was like, you think me moving up here was a mistake because, um, like Jonathan said, it was a big move, and it was something that I really didn't give. I mean, I gave a lot of thought into it, but I trusted God, and I knew that I was going to be taken care of wherever I went, and so I did the move. But I didn't weigh all of the things that could go the opposite way, and when they did, I got really discouraged. And um, yeah, so I mean, it kind of jumps back right into that when I asked you that question. Instead of you, telling me that, yeah, you made a mistake, bud, like that. No, you encouraged me, and you were like, no, I think that was, it was an amazing move for you to do that. It was something, really, like you said, inspiring, and so I just really appreciate that. Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.
I love you, man.
I love you too, bro. Love you too.
But no,
But
yeah.
yeah, yeah, and then yeah, so we're nearing our closing, and it's almost time to call it quits for this third episode. But we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Jonathan, I think is one of our
Yeah.
bestest ones that we've had so
Yeah,
far.
I like this one, man. I really
Yeah,
really had fun with this one.
yeah, and we'll keep answering questions in future podcasts. But for now, Jonathan, you have any parting words?
But
You have any parting words?
um thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything.
Hmm.
Again, comment, like, subscribe. You have no idea how much that encourages us to keep on going.
Yeah, comment,
But
guys. I kind of
comment,
want to hear.
please.
I want to hear you guys' opinions. Like if you guys thought, if you guys disagree, of anything that
Hmm.
we said, let us know.
Exactly.
So we
Yeah,
could
exactly. Because yeah, we're here to talk. Even if you disagree, if you think something we said was totally out of line or totally like that's not true, just yeah, don't be afraid to tell us, and we'll definitely have a conversation about it.
yeah, because you guys are part of the podcast too. Like we
Exactly.
all we all wanna, or we want you guys all to be on it,
Mm-hmm.
and we just want to hear
Well,
you guys' viewpoint. Anything.
well, we want to learn. We want to learn. But anyways, okay. Thank you. This is the No Name Podcast. You can find us now on Spotify. You can find us now on Amazon Music and Google Podcasts. And of course, YouTube. We're working on iTunes eventually, but for right now, those are the platforms that you can find us at. We'll link them down below. And all right, have a great day wherever, what time you're listening to this, or a great night. But we love you guys. Stay safe, and God bless. Goodbye.
Bye.